Welcome to Big Mike's Reviews. This is Big Mike, and it's going to be my spoiler-free review of Blue Beetle, starring Xolo Maridueña. I hope I did not just completely destroy that name. Blue Beetle follows Jaime Reyes as he acquires powers from an alien scarab and becomes a superhero. This is going to be a spoiler-free review, like I said, so let's get right into it. This movie at first was supposed to be released on HBO Max, or just titled Max now. But the studio heads actually felt like this should get a theatrical release. Now, since making that decision and me seeing that movie, how do I feel about it being a theatrical release as opposed to being released on Max? Honestly, at this point, I had mixed feelings about it. I actually was kind of excited once I found out that it was going to be released in theaters, because I was like, oh man, they may have found lightning in a bottle here. That's probably the reason why they're releasing it in the theaters. And then after seeing it, it's not bad. It's definitely better than Flash, which is not hard to do. I'm trying to remember. I think I gave Flash like a 6 or a 6.5 or something like that. I would just give this like a half better. So I believe if I gave Flash a 6, I'd give it a 6.5. If I gave Flash a 6.5, I'd give this a 7. I mean, it is better than the Flash. The CG is way better. Like with the Flash, the CG was just like horrible. A lot of it just didn't work. This movie does work on some levels, but it also fails on some levels as well. I believe it fails. I understand like the whole thing they're trying to do with this movie. They're building up the relationship between Jaime and his family, and you know it has its really good parts with that as well. But sometimes I'm like, am I watching Fast and Furious here? Like, where's Dom Toretto going to come out and be like, so it's all about family? So I'm just kind of like, you know, but a lot of the elements did work. Like his family members are a big integral part of the movie. Like George Lopez plays his uncle. If you like George Lopez's, humor and style of comedy, you're going to find that he's funny. If you don't, you'll just be annoyed by him. I found that sometimes I was a little annoyed, but sometimes like I found him funny as well. I did laugh out loud a couple of times too. And like I said, this is by far not a bad movie, but for them to forego releasing it on Max and to put it out theatrically, thinking that this is going to be like, you know, maybe a breakout hit or something, I just don't know. Like, I feel like if I did see this sitting at home on Max, I probably would have liked it more, because I'd have been like, oh man, that was really good, just sitting home like chilling, you know, watching a movie. Or even like if they had broke it up and made it like a little, you know, mini series or something. But like going to the theater and expecting, you know, kind of like, you know, a nice build up or a breath of fresh air from a superhero movie or a recent superhero movie, I felt like still it was a little bit mid-tier, to be honest with you. Again, I was entertained. I didn't think it was a bad movie by any means, but I just feel like I expected more from it, and maybe I shouldn't have. But I mean, in all honesty, I did kind of expect more from it, and I just felt like it didn't deliver on what I was expecting from it. But that's just my opinion. So you can let me know what you think in the comments down below. And with that being said, that's going to be the end of the video.
I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you haven't already, click that subscribe button. And if you're feeling extra generous, give this video a like. It's much appreciated. And don't forget to hit that bell to be notified of all my latest content. And once again, thanks for watching, and see you next time.